What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Tink. That's M-I-C-C, not M-I-S-S. You already know, channel Metropolis TV, y'all, and we're here to talk about, of course, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 12, I believe it's called Glamping, or should I say the first part of Glamping. Pretty much, let's get into it, because episode was okay, but I can't wait to see next week, especially the way Marlo was going to end on Kenya. I was just like, ooh. But anyway, let's get into it. So Kenya and Phaedra meet up to get ready for, for glamping. They trying to find a toilet. The guy was like, toilet? No, you need a shovel. And I'm like, well, duh. But okay. And then, of course, you see Kenya talking shit. I'm like, I ain't carrying no shovel. What's so, whatever. Girl, it's called glamping, girl. Whatever. Then we see Portia meeting up with her anger management in the same time. And they're talking about, the incident that happened and everything and how she feels and stuff. I think that Portia did this to prove a point. But whatever. I mean, it ain't up to us. She do what she want to do with her money, especially if we ain't paying for it. We know Bravo's paying for it, but I feel like she did this for show purposes, especially after what happened. But okay. Anyways, so she's talking to him about their situation and what she did, and she's bringing up the whole thing about, the what happened in last episode with her walking off or whatever. And then we see Kenya and Phaedra talking about the whole situation or whatever, and Phaedra was not buying shit that Kenya was saying. I don't give a shit what nobody say. I mean, I just feel like, I don't know, y'all ain't no real friends. Y'all don't really care about each other. And I still don't feel that it is Portia's place to tell y'all any type of progress of hers, especially if y'all don't really even give a fuck about this girl. I mean, like she said, if it was really that serious, y'all could have called her beforehand. And then at the same time, too, Phaedra, your ass did lie and set up there and said that Portia wanted to tell everybody about her anger management. So, Phaedra, you actually kicked this shit off. And I can't wait to see what Portia gonna say at the reunion when they roll back all the shit that you said, Phaedra. So, that's part one. But I'm sorry, Kenya, baby. You was out of line with how you came at her. You probably might have asked, but y'all know you got beef. And then you want to follow her. I was not feeling that at all. So, I'm sorry. It was just whatever. But anyways, and of course Phaedra bring up the whole thing talking about maybe we can be together, and as far as everybody coming together, that's not gonna happen. Y'all wish for that, but that shit ain't gonna happen. And then I hate how Kenya felt some type of way talking about urban street fighters. I'm kind of offended. Bitch, shut up. You ain't that damn offended, because if you was, you wouldn't have been following the girl and wouldn't have done half of the shit you been doing. Offended my ass. And then Portia ass don't really know if she wants to go to the camping thing or not, but the guy told her that, she should go and bring someone who is there for her, whatever. And I thought she was going to bring Shamia, but we all know Shamia and her. We're going to get to that in a second, especially with Shamia and Phaedra. And Kenya don't think that she should go, but Phaedra want her to go. Phaedra ain't going without her freaking frat, no. But whatever. I just felt like all of that shit was irrelevant just for camera time. But hey, and then she said that she need peace. Portia did, and she hasn't really talked to Phaedra. Girl, yeah, but I understand you doing it for the checks, girl, but ain't that much money in the world to go through all that stress. But okay. I mean, people think differently, but I value my peace. I'm sorry, but all right. Anyways, the guy's talking about working on her legacy, and I'm like, well, then again, yeah, she got historical, but girl, work on it. You need some space. Anyways, Cynthia is meeting up with Matt because, of course, what we see that she did talk to Kenya and asked Kenya, do you want me to meet up with her, because she came over her house and saw all the damages. When she meets up with Matt or whatever, she basically gets his side of the thing, and Matt's let her know, look, I do love Kenya, I'm in love with Kenya, but we don't have our communications fucked up. We really don't see eye to eye on shit, and I know I'm wrong for how I handled it. I'm like, I'm glad you admit that you was wrong for how you was breaking shit, because you was wrong. Now, I do agree with what Cynthia was saying, that Kenya ain't no little, but a lot of a drama queen, but I understand she wants to be there for her girl. But I'm glad that she told Matt, you can't keep doing this shit, because you could seriously go to jail, and she's like, I'm going to take these notes back to Kenya because, like he said, I love Kenya. I'm in love with Kenya. I want to marry her. Why? I don't know, but okay. But hey, it is what it is. And she said ultimately she wants Cynthia to be happy. And I'm like, not Cynthia. Ultimately, she wants Kenya to be happy. I'm like, okay. Candy threw Shamia a surprise engagement party, which I thought was really nice. Everybody looked great who actually got the invitation to wear white. Although, I don't know why Cynthia, Marlo, and Sheree didn't, but okay. And we see Marlo, she, making her appearance. When Shamia came in though, she looked amazing with the coat and everything. She looked really happy. Candy actually looked good too. I was looking nice, boy. And then of course they asked was Portia gonna come, and Portia didn't show up, and of course she didn't invite Phaedra nor Kenya, but she did invite Portia because of the friendship. And I'm with Candy though, like, this is your best friend. Don't let me come in between my best friend. But I also felt where Portia was coming from too. Like, if I know I'm not comfortable with you, I love my best friend, but if it's that serious to where I might ruin your day, I'm just gonna stay away, you know, and then we'll get together another time. I understand that, but I also understand where, you know, Shamia was coming from in a sense, like, you're my best friend, that shouldn't stop you. So I'm 50-50 on that. So when Shamia comes, she asks, where's Portia? And you see she got emotional. And I was like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. And Sheree pretty much was like, you know, she basically broke it down to her and everything. Like, she probably just didn't want to ruin your day, which I completely understand. If you know yourself and you know shit can get out of hand, why put yourself in that situation? At the end of the day, you got to worry about you. You love your friends and your family, but you still got to worry about you. So like I said, I'm 50-50 about it. But she looked good. And then, of course, they go upstairs. And that's when the mess starts coming in. I was like, Lord. Candy brings up the drama. Then, of course, Sheree piggybacks on the drama about what Phaedra said about Shamia and how Portia didn't say anything. And, you know, I felt where Shamia was coming from. Like, Portia didn't say anything. But when I said something about Phaedra, she was like, you know, which is true. And Sheree, I see you tried to, you know, lie about it and, you know, backpedal and pussy pop, you know, like S_Hutchinson and James Caldwell would say about you don't remember her saying or saying. Yes, she did. So I understand where Shamia was coming from. But like Shamia said, I'm going to hit her ass up. Because, of course, you know, that whole rumor with Phaedra and everything like that. Apparently, Apollo done tried to make a pass at her plenty of times. And we know Phaedra, you know, I'm just saying she got skills with them lips, you know, them. Apparently what, you know, Shamia was saying. But I mean, I don't put that past Phaedra with them soup coolers, okay? That girl a freak. She know what it is. But like, you know, we said, Shamia said she gonna hit up. Cynthia's at her beautiful home. Beautiful home. Kenya comes through with her dogs, and Cynthia like, damn, can you wait till a bitch move in before you start putting, you know, pee and shit all up in my shit? But, you know. So they talk, and they go outside and talk and everything, you know, with that $1 million view of that lake. And then they bring up the notes of Matt. And I'm going to say this. I understand Kenya feeling some type of way, but you still should have heard your friend out. Like, it was like as soon as you heard a trigger word, you popped off. And Lord knows. I'm not even going to go there. Whew. But pretty much, I know some people like that. Like, they don't listen. And I'm guilty of doing that one at that point in time, as, you know, doing some stuff like that too. And I had to straighten that up. But at the end of the day, Kenya, how old you are, you should have just listened and let Cynthia finish everything that she had to say, and then you chime in. But as soon as you heard her say, you know, I told Matt, you know, she might be a little bit of a drama queen. She's like, you call me a drama queen, you justify. I'm tired of people thinking I'm the real. First and foremost, Kenya, take blame, especially with the shit that you did with Portia, okay? Now, I understand Matt needs to handle his anger some way, but a relationship is about two people. Don't put it all on him. Take some of that blame too. I think it's 50-50. Relationship is 50-50. I don't put it all on Matt. Kenya got a little piece of that too, okay? I'm just saying, because communication is between two people. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. And then you talking about I'm dealing with a child. You knew his ass was a child, girl. Girl, please. Your ass is, I'm pretty sure you got one more year before you knocking on the menopause door. And you mean to tell me you didn't understand that he was a child? Come on, girl, stop. You knew who the hell you got with, girl. Because you was saying all of this stuff about his age last season. But whatever. So her and Cynthia go back and forth. And she gets all mad and stuff like she normally do and storm out. And I'm with Cynthia. I done sat up here and said that you are a drama queen, you know, and you didn't even let me finish, you know. And now I see you just proving my point. And I felt like she should have just heard her out. You didn't give her a chance to say anything else. You know, she didn't say anything negative about you. She heard him out, but she also put it out there like, you need to stop doing what you're doing because I want her to be happy. And the way you going, she could press charges. So I'm sorry. I felt like Kenya overreacted. Y'all might feel like, nah, she didn't. That's supposed to be her friend. But no, right is right and wrong is wrong. And all y'all bitches is too damn old to be acting like this. Okay? Use your damn context clues. Okay? Listen before you sit up here and speak. Like, let the girl finish. And then, of course, with this whole glamping thing, they meet up later on, Cynthia and Kenya, and talk about it again. And even Cynthia said, like, you know, you You didn't even let me finish. Although I understand how I understand what Kenya was saying about rethinking and they played that best friend theme, that because Cynthia does have a history, but you still should have heard your friend out too, okay? Just like when you confronted her and you let her say what she had to say about not claiming you as a friend, you should have heard her out first before you acted like that. But I understand what you question because y'all history, but still, hear her out first before you just start jumping to conclusions. I'm just saying, but whatever. And like I said, I'm 50-50 on it because, you know, she walked out. Portia goes see Shamia, whatever, give her a gift and apologize. And I felt where Shamia was coming from in a sense of, like I said, I'm 50-50 on it. Like, if Phaedra would invite me something for you, I might not like Phaedra, but I'm going to be there for you. And where Portia was coming from was like, it just got too bad and I just didn't want to be around it. I felt uncomfortable. You can't knock somebody from feeling uncomfortable. I'm sorry, especially when it comes at the price of ruining your event. So I'm 50-50 on it. But I'm glad she, you know, let her know about the gifts. And then that's when they had to talk about the mess about Sheree. Portia asked, lying again, because you know they replayed the clip, talking I don't recall that. Yes, you do. But I love how you playing this lie, denial, till you can't deny no more. Okay, girl. And then that's when they bring up what Phaedra said about Portia, you know, having a little head, little brain. And which is true, Bravo replayed that, and I felt where Shamia was coming from, talking about, you know, be careful. And I was like, yeah, because Shamia been, to me, what it seemed like Shamia been knowing Portia longer. So I understand the concern, but I also understand Portia. So I'm 50-50 on it. But at least the bitch came with some gifts and shit. That's all I got to say. But hey, you know, be careful, Portia. I'm just saying, be careful. Kenya and, you know, it's Dave Glamping. Can you throw shade at Sheree House, which... I'm sorry, Sheree. You got them girls meeting outside with everybody inside at Kenya House on the AC, but okay. So Cynthia stops by first. Like I said, they talk about it. Then Portia, and she actually brings Lauren, you know, to the camping thing. Marlo's there. Of course, they both throwing shade or whatever. Marlo dressed to kill. She don't know a damn thing about glamping, bringing heels and thigh highs. Girl, this is camping, girl, but okay, girl. Anyways, Phaedra comes to Kenya's house afterwards, and of course, Candy meets up with... what's that girl? The singer friend. Y'all be bringing in these new friends, like, okay, but all right. And of course they talk, whatever, they all talking and stuff like that. And then that's when the bus comes to pick everybody up for glamping. Portia, Lauren, and Sheree ass running, you know, down the street to Kenya's house because that's how close they stay to see what's up with the bus. And then because Portia was like, why Phaedra ain't here? Portia also pulled Sheree to the side and let Sheree know, like, I heard about what happened. Sheree is messy, but Sheree did tell her in her face, I just feel like if y'all gonna say it behind each other's back, might as well say it in the face no matter how it gets out. But Sheree, that's how you get your ass popped too, though. I'm just saying, if you ain't the one doing it, don't participate in it, and damn sure don't bring it up, but we know you need a check. But I'm still glad that Portia and her talked about it. She said she in a better place. She did, you know, because they didn't know if she was going to come on the trip or not, because back at Kenya's house, before they got on the bus, they was wondering, is Portia going to come or not? And Phaedra wants her to come. So, hey, anyways, Candy, you know, like, oh yeah, after Candy comes through with her friend, we see Phaedra like, why y'all inviting everybody? Oh, hush, Phaedra. Please, shut up, girl. You know what I'm saying? And then Phaedra said she got a porta potty. Kenya said, I ain't using that bullshit. Girl, it's camping. Y'all, ooh, Lord Jesus. But then, well, no, because if I signed up to do camping, I don't need to be complaining because I signed up for this, especially with the glamping. So they're going to be roughing it out the first night, you know, like real campers do. And then the next one's going to be glamping. But I guess if y'all knew y'all wasn't going to do it, don't sign up for the shit. But that's them. Anyways, after that, we see everybody get on the bus. Marlo and Sheree get on the bus. And Kenya already feels some type of like, really, Marlo? Yes, bitch, really, okay? I understand you can't stand Marlo standing ass, need a check whenever she can, trying to get into the, you know, Real Housewives of Atlanta clique, however she may get in any ways possible. But she is that bitch that will basically come at your ass way worse than Sheree, and probably them other ones would. Well, then again, I don't know about Candy, because I feel like if you would have tried Candy, Candy wouldn't even waste no time. But damn sure Marlo would get at your ass. I'm sorry, Kenya, but hey, you know, and Marlo's gonna be the one to say that shit and don't give a fuck who gonna say anything. Still kind of odd that her and Sheree are friends, but I think they're just paid to be friends. They're paid friends, okay? Anyways, you know how to say pay per view? Pay to be a friend. That's pretty much what Sheree is. in my eyes, with her and Marlo. Then Portia and Lauren show up, and of course, there's some issue there. And then all of a sudden, Marlo talks about, well, the first day, we're going to, the next day, y'all can ask Marlo any type of beauty things. And Candy friend was like, why we ask her anything? And Marlo was like, huh? And of course, what's her name? Kenya, repeated it. And she was like, well, I like the fashion thing. So if you want to ask me anything about fashions, I was like, she just basically shaded her and gave her a compliment at the same time. So I'm like, you're beautiful. Maybe you can help me on some skin tips. She's like, oh, okay. I was like, oh. And then Marlo straight up rolled her eyes like, bitch. I said, oh, my God. Somebody didn't prep her about Marlo. Candy, prep your friend about Marlo, crazy ass. You done been around her long enough, okay? But all right. Typical Marlo. Anyways, and then that's when they get on the whole Portia incident thing. I don't know why in the hell Portia would actually present that letter to them, because that is... I feel like, girl, you don't have to prove nothing to them. If you got it, you got it. If anything, that needs to be for the producers, not them hoes. I'm just saying, but okay. Proving a point that don't need to be proven, because them bitches don't pay for your shit, but all right. And, she talks about that or whatever. And, of course, Kenya and, not Cynthia, but Kenya and, Candy chime in, they don't believe it, whatever. And I love how Lauren sat up there and basically stuck up for her sister. Talking about, well, I can't repeat it verbatim, but she's basically like, well, she's talking about it now, so maybe you should listen, in a sense like that. And I was like, ooh, stand up for your sister, Lauren. I understand. You ain't gonna be talking shit in front of any of my sisters and think I'm not finna stand up, especially my sister trying to explain herself. Believe it or not, she's still talking. Maybe you should listen instead of being rude. So then, of course, Kenya chimes in. Of course, before then, Marlo chimes in and was like, who the one who said it? Of course, they bring up Kenya. So Kenya gets all little antsy because you did. And then that's when, and I'm just summarizing, I'm not going to go blow for blow. That's when Kenya was like, well, you need to worry about yourself and don't worry about Kenya. And I was like, okay. And that's when basically Portia was like, well, you need to watch your mouth. I said, ooh. I don't know if it was editing, but it seemed like when every time Portia was taking a little dab, I guess, maybe to edit it, but Kenya was like, yeah, I'm just saying. And I just love how her sister had her back. I just love how, because I feel like she just said how she felt. You can't tell somebody to feel a certain way. If they felt like that, that's what they felt. That's them. That ain't you. So let the girl speak, regardless if you believe it or not. You talking about play victim, Kenya, don't sit up here and act like your bitch ass don't play victim either with the shit that you have done and we see on TV. So stop it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's good for you, but when somebody else do it, you want to say something. Girl, the girl felt the way that she felt. We're not there. We don't know this girl personally. We're not there. So she can feel the way ever she want to feel. But other than that, it was okay. I'm just looking forward to next week. But I will say this though, Sheree, stop shading the fuck out of Kenya and her house when your ass still can't go inside yours. Because I love how Portia asked when she pulled up with Lauren, so girl, we gonna finally go inside? She said, no girl, not yet. You having snacks and shit outside, but they in the AC at Kenya's house and you want to talk shit, girl. Shut up, please. But anyways, y'all, I'm Miss Tink. That's M-I-C-C, not M-I-S-S. You already know, channel that you post the TV, y'all, and I'll be putting this video up while I'm at work. And then again, we'll do it with Love and Hip Hop. Okay? I hope y'all had a blessed weekend so that I had to work, like always. And I'll see y'all back at it again. So y'all have a blessed week. Deuces.